Hey guys, welcome to episode 8 of One Long History, and sorry for the delay posting this one. I guess we could call this a little Friday into the weekend one, so I'm going to try to make this one short and sweet. We're going to talk about heroes today, and one hero of the Roman Republic in particular, Lucius Cincinnatus. Here we go. Now, Lucius Cincinnatus is not a name that I would typically expect any of you to say, "Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite heroes. Glad we're talking about him." But every civilization has heroes. Everybody has people that they look up to. And for the Roman Republic, Cincinnatus was one that everyone would have known about. In every society, a hero is typically somebody that's willing to put others before themselves. In our current events, we think of frontline employees that are putting their own health on the line to try to save others. Or scientists that are looking for the latest cure to save countless lives. Or the PJ Masks who always tell us it's time to be a hero. Okay, maybe that last one was a bit of a stretch. But these first responders every day are modern day heroes. And they're people that we look up to for the sole purpose that they're putting themselves, sacrificing their time, sacrificing sometimes their very own lives for the safety of others. So what did Lucius Cincinnatus do to make him a hero in the eyes of his fellow Romans? Well, he did simply that. He put the entire republic before himself, not once, but twice. Cincinnatus was once a wealthy Roman patrician who, through military fame and family wealth, found himself near the top of the Roman Republic. But a series of unfortunate events sent Cincinnatus into shame and isolation, living on a small farm along the Tiber River. But when the Roman Republic needed a military general to stop an invading army from taking them over, Cincinnatus rose to the occasion, saved the Republic, and when it was all said and done, simply gave all the power back to the people and went back to his farm. When the situation happened again, when the Republic's government was in trouble, Cincinnatus was given all the power of Rome. And once the task was finished, once Cincinnatus had once again saved Rome, he simply gave it all back to the people and retired to his quiet farm to live the rest of his days. So for the Romans, a hero was somebody that could rescue them, have all the power in the world, not once but twice, and just give it back to them without any fame, without any money needed. That embodied a hero to the Romans. And the Romans weren't alone. Why, the United States had one of those guys, or at least people compared him to Lucius Cincinnatus multiple times. Who was that American hero? That would be our very first president, George Washington, who came out of retirement from the British Army to serve as Continental Commander of the new Colonial Army in the American Revolution. After Washington successfully led the Colonial Army to victory and got America its independence, Washington served as president for 2 terms, only to decide that that was enough, and he would return to his farm on Mount Vernon to give power in the hands of the American people. The comparison of Washington and Cincinnatus was made multiple times during Washington's life. These were men that had the opportunity to have complete power, essentially be a dictator. And they realized what was better for their nations was to allow the people to make those decisions and give power back to the people rather than hoard it all themselves. Now there's a link to an article of Lucius Cincinnatus in the description below, and feel free to check that out sometime over this weekend. But you don't have to go to the extremes of a George Washington or a Lucius Cincinnatus, or even that of a first responder to be a hero today. Look for a way this weekend or next week that you can sacrifice some of your time to be a blessing to somebody else. Have a great weekend, and I will see you later.